It's that time! Smart art box time! Here we go! What is inside this month? Ooh, pretty brochure. This is the one that has our history and our tools, little project guides. Looks kind of interesting. I'm not going to look too closely yet. Prompts are insect, float, pattern, and outer space, along with project pointers. Derwent metallic, water-soluble metallic pencils. I think I have these already. Hang on. So this is what I have. These don't say water-soluble, but I assume they're the same thing. Yeah, watercolor pencils, water-soluble metallic pencils. So yeah, these are exactly the same. So this is my set, and I've never opened it, which is bad. I actually got these for a Christmas or birthday present in December of 2018. How bad is that? I've never opened them. They always come messed up. All right, we'll unshake those later. Well, let's kind of look at these. They came messed up too, but they actually shook back in there. So they look exactly the same. So I guess I will take theirs because it has the latest cover, I assume, and put for gift giving and use my set. Derwent Academy sketching pencils, 3B, 2B, B, HB, H, and 2H. More pencils. A tri-tip eraser. Okay, that looks fun. Let's see what that feels like. Ooh, it's kind of dusty. I like the idea of this. Having these little point sharp edges kind of thing. That's kind of neat. All right, little sticker. Looks mandala-like. Candy. And a toned gray sketchbook from Strathmore. Nice. We've gotten a toned sketchbook from Smart Art Box before, but I don't recall if it was gray or tan, so. Oh, there's more. Derwent Academy metallic markers. Okay, now we're getting to be real fun. If you guys watch my other unboxings, you know I like markers. All right, let's give these a try and see what we think of everything. So here are what the markers look like out of their package. And just like this, and the packaging says that they are really good on black paper as well. Go ahead and give all this a try on the toned gray. Start with our sticker. That's always the fun part. I don't know why. What is it about stickers that we just, I'm saying we because most people I know love stickers. We just love stickers. I don't know what for. All right, here's the 3B. Buttery smooth on this paper. A little harder. It was actually noticeably harder. It's kind of surprising. Well, that one could be fun. It's a nice hard pencil, as HB can be. Much harder. Get nice light sketchy lines with that. This is silver, which you cannot really see at all on this paper. Pewter, gold, antique gold. Oh, I think that could be a pretty color if we could see it. If we could see it, that would be a nice pretty color. Bronze. Yeah, these were on my Christmas list that year, and my grandma went ahead and got them for me. And then I never opened them. Ooh, this copper one is way softer than the others. That's interesting. Anyway, I never opened them. I don't know why. I was so excited to have them and use them. And it's like, I don't know, by the time Christmas came around, I moved on from pencil stuff and was more interested in painting again. So I was still really excited to get them. I still wanted them. Like I would have removed them from my wish list if I hadn't still wanted them. But I just never opened them. I don't know why. So these last three are super soft compared to some of these. With the exception of the copper, that one was also really soft. So I don't know if the metallic-y, these are actual kind of metallic colors on top of being a metallic pencil. I don't know if that makes a difference or what. Maybe somebody here can tell us in the comments if you know. Okay, so those are supposed to be water soluble. We'll try that in a minute. Actually, I do have water over here because I was going to paint today instead because I didn't expect this box for a while. But then the box came, and then like 4 hours after the box came, I got the email that said, hey, your box is on its way. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. I already have it. Yep, they dissolve. This paper's not happy about it, but yeah, I was all excited to paint. I have a new watercolor set. I'm dying to show you guys, but I wanted to do this while it was still the beginning of September. So when I was playing with that one, I didn't, oops, now I just mixed the colors. Bad me. I didn't expect these to really dissolve much. That one didn't seem like it did, but yeah, these are dissolving quite a bit. Oh wow, that one's way vibrant. Didn't expect that either. I should just get a towel. I'm using my hand as a towel, and whoops, there's lots of towels now. Anyway, it's not working all that great to use my hand as a towel. Turns out hands are not very absorbent. Took some of the vibrancy off just then when I blotted it, so that was my bad. Just trying to get a good mix of water and whatnot there. All right, water soluble. I would say that's more for when you have a large area and want to make it all smooth. Let's try that with a darker color here that we can test out. So my guess is if you have this large area of color and you want to blend it, kind of like odorless mineral spirits with regular colored pencil. Too much water. Looks like you gotta be really careful with how much water. Yeah, so that just pushes the pigment into the paper, just like OMS does with oil and wax-based colored pencils. All right, good to know. Let's try out these markers. That's kind of what I'm excited for. These don't have color names, so I'll just go off the cap, I guess. The first feel of them is not that great. It's probably bad to say. It just, at least on this paper, it's kind of weird. Interesting that they gave us toned gray paper in this set because even these metallics don't really show up that great on this paper. I feel like the black paper definitely would have been better. We'll see. We'll see what we can create. I already forgot what the prompts are. I mean, that was like, what, 5 minutes ago, forever ago. Definitely eats up the paper if you go over it with more than one layer. Hey, a color that shows up on this paper. Woohoo! Oh, no, now it's kind of fading away. All right, well, here they are. Now we have to figure out what to do. Insect, float, pattern, and outer space. We should be able to do something with that. So one of their quick start guide projects is to create a mandala. And we've gotten other smart art boxes where they say, you should create a mandala. I have always skipped anytime they've said, do a mandala, and I've done my own thing. So this time I think I'm actually going to do a mandala. Let's see how many times I can say that word, and I'm probably saying it wrong. So what I'm going to do is inside the mandala, I am going to incorporate these prompts. Now the mandala will be the pattern itself. So I have to incorporate insect, float, and outer space inside my mandala somewhere. So that's what I'll be working on. I think it's going to be really relaxing. And I will just find things to trace around for circles. Look, I already messed up. My own hand got in the way. All right, now I'm going to draw some patterns. And really, to no surprise, I found the pencils the same way as in swatching. There were some that were stiffer, a little harder to put down, and others that were really super soft and fun to use. So I am curious about the difference. I may have to look that up when I have a little bit more time later, figure out what the heck's going on. But if you know, go ahead and put that in the comments below. There's also a surprising amount of pigment in these pencils. I guess for Derwent it shouldn't be surprising, but you can see the little marks on my paper towel over there as I dab the brush off of it when I use the brush. It's pretty strong, so that's neat. And as usual with markers, it's just super fun to play some on any kind of paper. They're just so vibrant all the time. I just think markers are really a fun medium to work with. All right, here it is. It just didn't stand out enough on this paper, so I put the background. I think I probably told you that already, but we've got outer space in the middle and then kind of a galaxy look there. I thought about putting stars out here and it would probably look better if I did. I might think about that. The root beer floats, if you can tell, that's what those are. So that's float. So we have outer space, float. This whole thing's a pattern. And then for insect, I did butterfly because I don't like any other insect and I wouldn't want to look at that in a drawing. But butterflies are pretty and I like them. So that's my insect. I'm going to make this tin more useful. I have some bee paper left over here from a project that you haven't seen yet. So subscribe if you aren't already because they turned out really awesome. Anyway, I just want to make a swatch sheet because I'm going to keep these in here. I don't think I'll use them enough to incorporate them in all my other regular pencils, but I will use them again. And I think it'd be fun to have a little swatch sheet here. And so I'm going to make one. and it should be interesting. Something I wanted to do with my other pencil sets too, just have never done that. I also thought it would be a good idea to try all of these on black paper. So that's what we're doing. All right, my conclusions are if you are using this on black paper, it definitely stands out more. And I think that it works better as far as the pencils themselves. However, if you're hoping to dilute them with water, do not use black paper because it looks better on camera than it does in person. To me, these have practically completely disappeared where I put water on them. Very interesting. I think the blue one is the only one that really shows up, maybe this one. So don't use water if you're going to use them on black paper unless you just want a slight tint. But wow, look at them where there is no water. Very vibrant. All right, let's try the markers. This is the Strathmore watercolor paper we got with this box. You guys remember that? And I'm just using the back side. Okay, that's amazing. That is so awesome. It's like, this is how the metallic markers are supposed to be. And this was a Smart Art box with metallics. I have them right over there. Actually, I can see them from here. I really like markers, especially these bright metallic type, especially on black paper. It's so cool. So if you get this box, you might want to dig out some black paper to use these supplies with because this is really fun. It was fun trying the tone gray, that's for sure. I just don't think that it highlighted how awesome these products really are. This black paper just shows them to their best. Ta-da! Flower. It's like you could just go forever on black paper because it's so visually fun to see the color pop out on the paper. I could just spend all day playing with these and making doodles and fun little things. So definitely try it on black paper if you have these or if you get these. Here are the pencils. Here are the things labeled. And yeah, I messed up. That always makes me so happy. So they will just live in there. We'll find my missing lid. There it is. Shuts, seals just fine. Thank you so much for joining me today in this little doodle. I hope that it was fun and interesting for you and that you learned something. Make sure you hit the like button if you got some enjoyment out of today. It really helps my channel out. And subscribe if you are interested in subscription boxes and mostly watercolor. And I will see you in the next video. It's going to be a fun one. Bye-bye. I may have to stop filming, stupid cat. Come on, cat. Finish up. Whatever you're doing. Squeak goes the chair. Yeah, sounds like the cat's destroying the printer now. One of the cats. I'll make this even for those of you guys that will drive crazy. That was really weird English, but I think you know what I meant. Dala. Why does it sounds so weird. You say these words in your head all the time, and then you go to say them out loud, and you're like, wait, I don't know how to say that. My brain knows how to say that. My mouth does not. Let's get this going, man. Oh, I don't have one of my lights on. I'm like, there shouldn't be shadows. There's never shadows in my work. That's because, you know, you gotta turn the light on. It looks better in camera than it does on in person. Let me start that again.